Welcome back to another crypto video. Good evening, gents. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to look at the Harmony 1 project. And I know this is a really popular altcoin and a great ecosystem. So I hope you didn't miss me too much. I know it's been 12 hours since you've listened to my soothing voice. So today we're just going to look at some price analysis and a bit of news. If you are new here, do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notification bell should you find any value in my videos, and any returning subs, guys, say hello down in the comments. I want to know if you are here. Also, do jump into the Discord. You can find it in the description below. We just generally talk about some projects and things. You know, we add our own charts and we just talk about the possibilities of what coins could, get good possible gains. So I did realize Harmony 1 have a cool video. So if you hop onto the Twitter page and look at this Harmony, you can see their plans for 2022, which is quite interesting. So we know they've got big goals, basically. Harmony launches cross-chain NFT bridge, so they're dabbling into NFTs now, which is pretty good. 2021 has obviously been a lot about NFTs. What else do we have over here? News-wise, I don't want to spend too much time just searching for things. They are trying to recruit more validators, so that's pretty cool. That's nice to see. So Harmony 1 trading at $0.618, ranked 72 in the crypto space right now, with a market cap of 1.9 billion, a trading volume of 59 million, which is very small retrospectively speaking, and also in contrast to the market cap as a whole. So on the 30 days we're down 40%, over 2 weeks we're down 36%, over the week we're down 10%, over the 24 hours we're down 1.6%. So this is really highlighting key undervaluation reaccumulation zones. And this is what I'm seeing right now for Harmony. So of course we had all these big resistance levels over here, but basically we got that distribution again, just like we had before over here. So they almost look quite identical, don't they? Kind of identical. You had the big impulse, then the capitulation, the downtrend again, this kind of distribution. So what's kind of happened is, like here, we found support kind of around the same area. We had a bit of accumulation. We had some swing highs and swing lows before we found the support here, and it's just literally on this critical area of support at 0.16, which we have to really hold in order to prevent us going down too much lower, because the support level is lower than this. You're looking at 0.13 in terms of support. We then have 0.11. We've got that wick over there. So there's really a few ranges of support. As you can see, measured, we've got 0.13, 0.11, 0.09 in terms of our support levels, which is kind of scary, really, because things can move very quickly once the support level is broken. If we measure the swing high over here, we can see we found support around the 0.786 Fibonacci, which isn't too bad, but I'd like to actually check that out on the weekly time frame. I think we can pull a more realistic swing high. So between the 618 and the 0.786, we've had 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th weekly candle now in a row. And the question is, are we going to get a bounce? We are under that 20-day moving average on the weekly time frame. And the last time that happened was when we had the same capitulation, when we had the same downtrend. So are we simply just going to get another accumulation range phase? This 0.12 to 0.16 range, is it going to be another accumulation phase just like this before we see another trend to the upside? Well, wouldn't it be wonderful if we knew what the real answer was? Unfortunately, we don't have a crystal ball. But this is one thing I've got in mind, that we could fall out of this descending triangle to these previous support levels. So that is what I am thinking. On the other hand, I'm thinking, well, what if we do break out? What can possibly happen? We break out of this ascending triangle, which would probably take us to a resistance of 0.21, just measuring the length of the descending triangle. I mean, if we hop back into the 4 hour, you've got that 0.21, and then we have the 0.24, we have resistance at 0.27. So even though we're in this downtrend at the moment, I still have some big visions for Harmony 1 if we get the next impulse. As we can see, the first swing was ridiculous. It was 3,000%, which is probably very, very unlikely to happen now, of course. The next correction, we saw a 636%. So it looks like, you know, the diminishing returns. So let's say this time we get 300%. It's still going to take us up to 0.66, and I don't see why we can't get there. More realistically, I think first we're going to come to 0.5, but these are my bullish price targets over here. 0.52, 0.64. At first I think we're going to get the 0.52, but just keep an eye on this range, because this is when ideally it's probably best time to be accumulating around these 0.12 to 0.16 range before we do come up to the next level. That's how I see it. That's what I think might happen, guys. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have a crystal ball, but I think we have to be very aware of this symmetrical triangle. Sorry, this descending triangle. You know, we've got support, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance up there. And it looks like we are really, really coiling for a move. Look at this kind of tension. There's a lot of tension here. There's a lot of support bouncing off. Hopefully we get a bounce to the upside, but just be aware that if we do fall, we come down to these lower levels. So if you like the video, do subscribe, and see you in the next one.